Alright guys, so today's video is going to be kind of just different. It's going to be more like a day in the life vlog again. I haven't done one of these for school, so we're going to do that today. Absolutely amazing out today, and we're going to of course be rocking out in the truck on the way to school. So I actually broke the GoPro case, so I can't do like any sort of driving video kind of deal, so we're going to try it out with just kind of teleporting there, if you will. But catch up with you guys when we get to school, and it's going to be a fun day. Well, the weather definitely took a turn for the worse. It was perfectly sunny when I came here, about 11-ish. It's about 3:15 or so now, and yeah, the weather's already gone to complete crap. So I'm just getting back in the truck. Gotta go pick up the brother and sister, and then head out and get my hair cut tonight, as well as do some cleaning around the house. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but before then, I'm gonna go ahead and fire the truck up so you guys can hear kind of a rainy, cold start. And that belt clatter is still there. We can't really figure out what's making the noise. We replaced the belt tensioner, but Michael did note that a couple of my pulleys appeared to be kind of loose. So I'm gonna try replacing those once I get some money together to do that, because it's probably gonna be a good money to replace an idler and a water pump pulley. Probably not too bad. I'm probably expecting about 50 bucks or so, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to budget that at a later date. But anyway, I'm gonna go head over to the high school and the middle school, pick up my siblings, and yeah, we're going on with the rest of the day. All right, so I just got home from the hair shop place thing, and now I'm gonna do the last little bit of things I need to do. It's like 10 o'clock-ish. We have a renter's inspection tomorrow, or today when you guys are seeing this video, so I gotta do some cleaning. My main bedroom's actually already done for the most part. I need to do some cleaning with the TV stand here. I'm gonna actually move a lot of these games from the TV stand over to my bookshelf in the office that just got finished. So a lot of this stuff's gonna stay untouched. The Kirby Amiibo is gonna stay here. The business card for the skin and the two cloths are gonna be picked up, as well as this or like a Arabian coin. I think it's Arabian from the UAE. I know, no clue what this is. I think it's from the UAE. I think it said it somewhere in the coin. Let's see. Yep, right there. United Arab Emirates. I got this when I was working at Advance, and my boss told me I could keep it, so I did. And of course, take all the charger cables out. Everything but my controllers and the consoles themselves will stay out here, of course. But everything else will be going on the bookshelf in the office, and this is what I'm mainly going to be cleaning up, because as you can tell, it's kind of a mess in here. The desk setup's kind of a mess. My desktop case is there. We may have some stuff coming soon with that. Me and Hayden are going to talk about it. He has some old parts that he's thinking about just giving me to put in here for now, just to get it running and take some stress off the laptop. Well, here's the bookshelf. We got my printer up here now as well. This is actually the first time it sat anywhere but the floor, because it usually sits on the floor in here in the corner before this was put up. My dad put this up tonight while I was gone, so that was nice. Pretty much I'm going to put all my games up here, organize them by console. NES is going to have one little spot. Oop, PlayStation's going to have its own spot. DS, Game Boy, Switch, all that stuff's going to have its own place. So, yeah, yeah, that's all I got to do now is just clean up in here, because my bathroom's already cleaned up. So, this is really it right here. Of course, all these games are going to come off the floor. All the cases are going to come off the floor. Yeah, so that's kind of that. I'm going to get to that. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put my phone up on the tripod, which is somewhere in here. There it is in the little box. And time-lapse the whole thing, me putting everything up in here. I'm going to do one for the games, because that's what I'm going to knock out first. I'm going to put the games up first, and then deal with the mess in here in a moment. But yeah, so let's get to that. I'm going to get the tripod out. I'm going to fold this chair up so I can have space to move, get all my games in here, and yeah, we'll get them all loaded up on the shelf here. And I know what you're thinking, isn't that going to be kind of inconvenient whenever you want to play on a console? You have to come in here. Yes, but it helps clean up my my TV stands. That way I have more room for more consoles, because I like to collect. So obviously, I own 9 consoles right now, but I believe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are in the main room. 8 and 9. We're 8 and 9. Oh yeah. What is 8 and 9? I know I have 9. So I've got the PS2, the PSP, the Xbox One, the Nintendo, the GameCube. I've lost track. So we have PS2, Xbox One, NES, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Switch, 3DS, and Game Boy Color. So I have 8. I don't know where I got 9 from, but yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, got all these games pulled out of the TV center. That's quite a lot to go through for Xbox, Switch, game. You know what I mean? And get everything set up in here. That way I can put everything up on the shelf. And yeah. All right, so the entire collection's put up. I went by order of console manufacturer versus like age. So up top we have our PlayStation 1 games. We only have a couple games for PS1. This being the first 2 Gran Turismos. PS2, you see the collection here is rather large. Just so you know, that's my sister's game. We bought that for her when she was younger. She really wanted the game to play on the PS2, so that was it. You can tell a lot of the games we have are racing or sports games or Mortal Kombat. We have these over here. These are also PS2. These are all games I had to put in jewel cases because I bought them disc only at GameStop. Gran Turismo 4 is supposed to be in this one right here, but it's actually in the system. We have my PSP games right here. These are like the small library I have for PSP. This isn't every game because I do have 2 download games on, or digital games on it. We have Trackmania Sunrise for PC. I got this game back around the same time I started playing Melee for the first time. I also have my Xbox One collection right here. Replay, WWE 16, Mortal Kombat XL, Madden, Payback, Horizon 3, Infinite Warfare, and GTA 5. Down here we have DVDs. I don't have a lot of DVDs because I don't watch DVDs. I typically either watch YouTube or nothing. So we have the Pokemon Black and White, Best of Super Mario Super Show. I used to love this stuff. I still love this stuff now. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl anime, Rise of the Darkrai movie. Then we move on to the Nintendo. We have both of my NES games, which neither of these I can play right now because the NES is bricked. It needs a Blinking Light win for sure. We also have my Game Boy Advance collection. This is, I believe, all of what I have left in my Game Boy Advance collection. I used to have a lot more games, but I don't know what happened to them. I can't find them all, so... We also have the one GameCube game. This is my custom cover art for Melee. I actually used my printer to print out the Japanese box art, and I cut it to fit in this case. So we also have my DS collection along to my 3DS. So I try to keep everything in order. I have the Mario games right here. Mortal Kombat, of course. I basically own a copy of Mortal Kombat for each console I own, minus, of course, the Switch, because I don't believe they even have Mortal Kombat on the Switch. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon right here, the main series RPGs, and that keeps on up until through the 3DS collection as well. We go to Diamond to X. I should probably reverse these, put Black 2 over here, put Diamond over here, and, you know, rearrange everything, but I don't feel like it. We have X, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Ultra Moon, and then Sonic, the Sega games right here, as well, all up to Mario Kart 7, Fast and Furious. Then we have the Switch games, which have Sonic Mania Plus and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on cartridge. I do have Mario Party as well on the system, and eventually we'll gain 2 more by the end of the year here in the end with Smash and Pokemon Let's Go. So let me have my last DVD, which I was going to put in here, but due to the hassle it was to put the Game Boy Advance games over here, I'm not putting it in there right now. That's basically all the gaming collection stuff. Oh gosh, I forgot I had the light on. I'll probably appear really pasty right now. That's basically it for the game collection right now. I don't really know what else I'm going to add in here. I might put my my backup controllers if I have any in here. And eventually the PS3 might be added to the collection. Hayden does have a spare. He said he's willing to give me once he finds it. So that's another one I wanted to add to my collection, as I did play a lot of PS3 back in the day. Of course, now it's outdated, but, you know what I mean. But, yeah, so that's the collection right now. Basically, now all I got to do is just clean up in here, put my wheel setups, because now the Driving Force GT is finally back. So, yeah, so that's that. I'm going to do some extra cleaning in here. Put some stuff in this box from up there. These two. And, of course, do some finalizations in here before I clean up my main bedroom for the night as well. Might do some stuff with the desktop before I go to bed, like cleaning it up a little bit more. Thing's basically apart right now. There's nothing in it, minus this one fan, but probably gonna try to, actually that's right, I can't scoot it back because I'll hit that. So eventually I'm gonna move this around. This is actually all the screws in here for it in this bag. I need to get these out. These are some old quizzes from school. And then I can move this up. That way I can throw the desktop in here and it gets it out of my way. So yeah, that's that for right now. And yeah, I'm gonna come back to you guys later once I get ready to go to bed, and hopefully the majority of this will be cleaned up. Alright guys, so that just about wraps everything up. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's almost, well, it is 1 in the morning. Thankfully, my first class is currently completely out of session. My teacher in that class had to get a rotator cuff surgery, so he won't be back until after Thanksgiving. Even the typical downtime for that surgery, he said, is about like a year. So I won't be seeing him until Thanksgiving, which is nice because it means I don't have to get up early in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Which means I can sleep in a little bit longer, and I always like sleeping in. So I got a lot of stuff done today. You know, the house is a lot more clean now. More specifically, my room and my office are very well put together now. Kind of just look at the gaming center now that it's completely cleared of all like games in general. It's kind of empty. Of course, there's room for more consoles to join the family soon, so you know it's not gonna be like that forever. There's probably gonna be new consoles in there by the end of the year to go with the others. Of course, after I get like the last couple of systems I really want, I'm probably gonna take a step back and just collect games, because having a bunch of consoles is cool, but only having one game for each system kind of blows. And that's part of the reason why I bought Metroid on the NES, knowing darn well my NES isn't in the greatest of playing shape. It's cosmetically immaculate. Just looking at the NES, it's in very good shape for its age. There's no yellowing on it. There's no damage. I mean, that NES is clean. It just doesn't play games. So there's a couple things I'm going to look at to fix it. Me and Hayden haven't had the time. Me and Hayden and Michael haven't had the time to sit down and tear it apart and look at it, because Michael's a lot better with circuitry and than I am, and Hayden as well. Hayden's very good with circuitry. But one of those two, I'm going to try to get to help me out with tearing the thing apart and deleting the 10 NES chip, which is what causes the blinking light. And if that doesn't work, if it still isn't reading games, we'll go blinking light win at that point as well. And try to figure out what's going on with Metroid, because that one's completely bricked. As for basically everything else right now, you know, I only have one game for the GameCube. I have a bunch of games for the PS2 and Xbox One, as those were the first two that joined the collection. It's kind of a mess right now. I plan on getting more games, like I said, and of course the PC project will happen eventually. Like I said, it's kind of taking the back seat to the engine project for the truck. So once that's done, I'll start saving some money up and, you know, putting time and money into the PC project and getting it right. It's going to be interesting to say the least. It's going to be decked out to the max. At least I hope so. All that said, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this look into a day in my normal life. Typically, I don't clean like this that often. I typically clean like this once every, like, few months. But I think we have a renter's inspection tomorrow, so it's making it a bit more stressful than a usual cleaning. Usually a usual cleaning, I'm doing it because I want to or I'm told to. Mostly told to. But in this case, it's extremely needed for that inspection. So this week in general has been nothing but tearing the house apart, trying to get it cleaned up. So yeah, so you guys got to see a lot of stuff today. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on Saturday with another vlog coming very soon.